Hey everybody, it's tequila time. Got a couple new tequilas over the weekend and deliveries, most of the deliveries and pickups and meeting up with friends. And so we had a couple that we're going to do. And I'm not doing both together because otherwise it'd be too short. Number one, let's get this in here where we get the Siete Leguas Anejo single barrel and French oak, 80 proof. This is the stolen cask. This is yummy. As you can tell, it's been sampled well. Let's do a little pour. I was very, very surprised with this. Just, I don't know why, but that's an añejo, not an extra añejo. If you look at Siete Leguas regular añejo, it looks like a repo. Probably doesn't taste like one. This is my first experience with anything over a repo from Siete Leguas. Oh my, cherries. Not, gosh. Cherries was the first thing that came to my brain, but mango for sure. Banana. That's the thing that kicked in. The hint of banana. Let's give her a try. First tequila of the day, so. Wow. Very viscous. All over. Nice finish. Real nice finish. Wow. That's delicious. Y'all gonna hate me, but this is almost impossible to find. It's not impossible to find. It's out there. It's a little pricey. But if you find it at a reasonable price, I know what I paid for this, which was probably regular retail, or close to it. But I know secondary market on this already is $150 and up. $150 wouldn't be too far off. But I wouldn't go. I saw it up to $300. I'm like, well, why? It's not that rare, but it's rare enough. And somebody trying to make an extra buck on something that was. But I'll tell you what, that is beautiful. The legs, the tears, just look slowly coming down the glass. Wow. Again, just the waif of banana and mango. Maybe, like I said, fruit. There's cooked agave in there. Lots of, some nice barrel influence from the French oak. Nice amber color. That's really good. There's this minerality in there. Little pepper at the back. At 80 proof, it's dessert tequila. If I was a cigar smoker, I probably would go outside and pour me some of that and sit back and light up a nice cigar and just enjoy the evening. But I'm not. So, though I got friends that want me to be, I gave up cigarettes a long time ago. I'm done. This is delicious. If you can't find it, find somebody who's got a sample who will give you a sample of it. This is some good stuff. It really, really, really is. I'm thankful that I have a friend that was thinking of me when he was getting this, and he got a couple other bottles, and gave me the opportunity to buy this from him at his cost. So, thank you, Jamie. Salute. That's just good. I'll give you a look at the bottle. This is the French oak. What is it, volume pipe? It's a delicious. There is a Bavarian that's been paired up with this. I know there's also a Reposados that came with this release, but good stuff. Good. That's on the local scene, and I got another bottle. As you can tell, I might be a member of a certain secret society. No, we're not secret. But Doug Price has been out picking barrels, and because of his contacts and influence anyway, Doug knows a lot of people. He drinks tequila. Just like the sign says, I drink tequila, I know things. So Doug knows people as well as knows things. And he was able to get us a barrel of tequila from El Tequilneo. So this is a single barrel pick from the Agave Social Club at 100 proof. It was rested in French oak. I believe it was a Bordeaux barrel, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Could have been Chardonnay. I don't know. It was French oak. But at 100 proof. This barrel was not supposed to go... It was supposed to be an experimental barrel for Tony, and they let Doug try it, and he said, "You're not going to let me have this, are you?" And he's like, "Talk to the boss." Well, anyway, they got it. So we're going to try it. I'm going to clean up my glass with a little bit of water, and because we're not mixing two tequilas. And here's the funny part. See the color in this? This is a Reposado. I'm going to let you get it nice and close. Yes, that is a Reposado. French oak. And I don't know if I can get the neck label to come in. And it does say the Agave Social Club. Membership has its benefits. And this is one of them. Get an ultra rare barrel, and the availability to purchase it first before it goes public. Membership has its privileges. Of course, that also goes along with about any other, Agave Social Club, New York, New Jersey. I got the Pardilla, which you can't see because it's right behind my head. There's the neck of it, my shoulder. That barrel. There's a couple other ones that were just available because you belong to this Facebook club or that Facebook club. I've got a Alma de Jaguar barrel pick because of that. Though it was sold locally here in the Kansas City area, it was kind of because CJ went and picked it. And so, let's get to pouring some 100 proof tequila. Oh, by the way, this stuff's really delicious. And I've gave away a few samples and drank a few samples. Delicious, delicious, delicious. There's a whole line of single barrel repos. I know they're at High Proof online. I have one up here. It was out of a Madeira cask, and there's another French oak, and I know there's an American oak, single barrel. Here's a quick look at the nice color. Again, you look at any other normal Tequilneo. That's Reposado rare and maybe some kind of extra añejo that they do. Not a repo. Reposado rare, if you know, that's no Reposado. But legally, by definition, it has to be a repo. Let's give her a little smell. Let's see, this is completely different than the Siete Leguas. Cooked agave, right on. It's 100 proof. Burning my nose hairs. Wow. Get baking spices. Man, that's harder to define. Than the Siete Leguas. Let's give her a taste. Like I said, I got cooked agave, I got some baking spices on the nose. There's no prominent fruit note. I got some minerality. Because you got to remember, they do their fermentation in concrete. So there's going to be some of that paracord. Did I say that right? Tetracore? Yeah, tetracore. Maybe, yeah. The smell of wet concrete after a rain. Whichever that is. Wow. Mmm. That's good. It's got a little bite to it. It's not bad nose. It's 100 proof. I can't put my finger on that flavor. And it's coming. What comes through on the nose is coming through on the palate. But I can't put my finger on it. Loads and loads of cooked agave. I'm getting a hint of like cinnamon or nutmeg, baking spices on the nose. On the palate, it's a little more prevalent, but it's cooked agave all the way. It's like if you could take the agave juice straight out, after it's cooked, and be able to turn it into tequila and it be that color. This is it, to me. Beautiful amber color. Nice and light, not too dark. It's Reposado. Delicious. The more I keep drinking it, the easier it's going to be. Easier it's going to be. Because that 100 proof, it's there. A little pepper on the back end. But mostly, loads and loads of cooked agave, a little bit of baking spices. I don't get a prominent fruit note in particular, which is fine. the minerality. It's good. It is really good. I like it better than the Madeira. It's a little, like I said, the more cooked agave you have forward. Madeira's got a little, because it's definitely from that wine cask, which I know this is too, but that's not as prevalent as that. And then if you wanted to compare it to the Reposado Rare, Reposado Rare is sweeter. There's more fruit influence notes to the Reposado Rare compared to this. But this is good. I almost want to say cinnamon, but it's not that strong. That's the problem. Once you get into like Ambarana, the cinnamon, that's cinnamon flavor. This is not that. But it is definitely some baking spice that you might, excuse me, I'm going to do a tequila burn. It was gone. Kind of reminds me of a snickerdoodle. Just not vanilla-y. Just everything else that goes on it. Again, this is, like I said, there's stuff at high proof that is similar to this. Well, cheaper than what we paid for this, because this is a single barrel and 100 proof. I think the stuff at high proof is not that high. As far as proof wise, it's probably closer to the 80 proof range, a little higher, but there's some very good single barrels out there from El Tequilneo that I would highly suggest. I have two. I know that they have another French oak, and I know they have an American oak. They're at high proof. It's nothing I'm going to pursue because I got to keep being diversified. I do have a new bottle coming. I'm not sure when, and it is from high proof. I have the Lost Lord Tohona on its way to my home. Found the place that they had it, and it was a price that I said, yep, sure, I'll pay that. That's about normal retail price for it, except I have to pay shipping to go have it brought here. So when that comes, we'll crack that puppy open, and we will try it on camera. As usual. So, those of you in the Kansas City area, if you haven't gotten a notification through Facebook, especially those of you that belong to the Kansas Tequila Hunters Club and all things tequila, agave, yeah. Been drinking tequila. I can't remember the names of nothing. CJ sent out a notification. We're going to do a Lalo tasting in December. I was hoping we were going to do something sooner than that, and we may still, but he's pinned down that particular in about December the 11th. 12th. I will probably be there. I don't know that I'm going anywhere, so I'll be there. We're going to do a tasting. It's a $20 entry fee to help pay for pizza and tequila, and it's going to be a nice time. It's going to be on a Friday night. Hey, what else you going to do? Christmas shopping? Come on. So come out and join us. We can call it a Christmas party. What the heck? It will be probably the last thing we do as far as the Kansas City area guys for the year. And so, hi. Come on out and let's drink some tequila and enjoy some of the... I'm hoping he's going to have a good broad selection. You see broad selection with Lalo. That's kind of hard. Well, if you have the original first batch, second, third batch, the two different... See, the high proofs are different. High proofs are different than the regular Blanco tequila. There's a little recipe change to make it a little better tasting, and then they changed the recipe again this past year and brought the proof down a little bit. So I do not have the new high proof. That's okay. I still got a whole bottle of it back here that I haven't. When I empty that, I will get the new one. So little changes here and there. There's a couple more bottles I'm sure that are coming down the line, either with the Agave Social Club or there's some new releases. I'm still waiting for the Viva Mexico Madeira to materialize in the States. I loved the Tahona, and they say the Madeira is even better. So, I need some tequila. I had a funny today, and then we'll end. I was able to purchase a kind of hard to get bottle of Cascaween. You can see it there over this shoulder. Nope, this shoulder, right up there. I had it on another video, the House of Rare Reposado that's in sherry casks. I was like, oh, okay, I got this one. They came out with a new one. Actually, a couple new ones. And I don't have the FOMO of it, but it's kind of funny. As soon as I get the one that's hard to find and I paid for what I wanted, there's new ones. So they're Mexico only releases, and that's fine. I'm just gonna have to move to Mexico and just get them as move there, live there from now on. Yeah, sure, maybe. We'll work that out when I retire. Okay, folks. Again, respect what's in your glass. Agave loving Lord dude. I love this dude. He's got these what's true, what's not on it. Drinking tequila makes you invisible. Well, only to yourself. Salute. Until next time, have a great day.